Hi, I'm Sarah Taylor, and today I'm going to be talking about shadow work and trauma healing when you're a neurodivergent person. What should be avoided and what's recommended? So, first of all, I am a late diagnosed AuDHD woman, autistic and ADHD, and these are the videos that I wanted to see years ago when I was going through a non-dual awakening and deeply, deeply healing a lot of trauma and a lot of wounding. And I wish I had known this stuff back then. Today I work as an awakening trail guide and an intuitive energy healer, and I am not a licensed therapist, nor am I a trauma specialist. And if you need medical help from a professional, please do so. Get support. So, that out of the way, the first thing I want to really emphasize about doing your healing work is be gentle. As a neurodivergent person, we can get overwhelmed, overstimulated. We can hyperfocus on fixing ourselves or fixing the trauma or getting rid of it. I've got to clear it. And take it step by step. There is a real intelligence to healing, and especially if you're on a spiritual path and you're going through an awakening, there is such a wisdom that is running through that you might not have conscious access to, but you can trust that over time what needs to come forward and be released and be integrated will. So don't push it. Don't try to get through all your trauma healing. I would focus on somatic-based practices that ground you and help you to feel safe in your body, like cranial sacral work, energy healing work. If you're working with an energy healer who is gentle and isn't maybe making you do a lot of mental figuring out your trauma and stuff like that, sometimes you can experience a profound healing with an energy practitioner with no words. And it's really important to do resourcing before processing. Resourcing is where we create a sense of safety and grounding in our body before we dive in and mentally and emotionally try to process something that happened in the past. So any body-based practice, again, like somatic experiencing, is great. It gets you grounded in your body and it builds your capacity to feel your emotions so that as you start to process the stuff that's coming up, you have less of a chance of getting overwhelmed because you've built that capacity. And TRE is a really, really beautiful practice. You can find videos about it online. You can work with a TRE practitioner. It's trauma release exercise, or sometimes called tension release exercise. It involves shaking. And you don't need to figure anything out. You don't need to be mental about it and intellectualize or go into a big kind of emotional unpacking. When you're doing TRE, you just simply learn the practice and you shake and let your body shake it out a bit. And if emotions arise, then you've been hopefully practicing somatic experiencing and you can hold for it. And of course, working with a practitioner is good, but also learning how to do this on your own is also great as well. But I would spend a lot of time working with qualified practitioners who can help you. And healing is about allowing, not hyperfixating or hyperfocusing on something. It's this gentle softening. And if you've watched my videos or you've worked with me, you know that I talk a lot about softening, even with the resistance, with the pain, just softening and allowing. And if you're resistant to moving farther on your path and you're working with a practitioner who's pushing you, tell them, no, I need a break. I need to get off the table right now. I need to get off the Zoom. However you're working with them, I need to take a pause. Ask the practitioner to back off and gather yourself, tune in with yourself and see what you need. I wish that I had not hyperfixated on my trauma so much. Because what I realized was a lot of what I was processing, yes, I had childhood trauma, but I was re-traumatizing myself in the moment, excavating all this trauma and trying to do it too quickly at times. Now, a lot of my shadow work, my trauma work happened after an initial awakening, an awakening of the mind, where I woke up to the illusory nature of the self, as we call it on the spiritual path in the wisdom traditions. And I continued to do more healing work after a non-dual awakening. That's awakening out of the sense of a separate self and into the oneness and the unity of reality. There was more healing work to do, but it became easier because when unity or non-duality comes online and really blossoms at the heart, there is this sense of allowing. Go slow, trust yourself, trust the awakening process, and trust the healing process. You might not be seeing huge results, but something is happening, and something is unfolding, and something is falling away, and something is being integrated. If being neurodivergent, we really, once we set our mind to something and we notice something, we want to we want to take care of it. So you can trust that once you've set an intention to heal more deeply from trauma and really to process your shadow, you will. So let me know what it's been like for you doing your healing work in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And if you like what you watched, please subscribe, hit the bell to be notified about my upcoming videos. And thank you for watching. I'm glad you're here.